Yo, what up? Let's see. What up, TC? What up, Island? All right. Let's see what we have in store for tonight. A lot of people are on today. Let's see. Sure, I'll go in a bit. Jack is on, Broly, son. No, not too many. What up, Tim? Immediately goes to the point, huh? Without skipping a beat. Yo, you know, does anybody know anybody who's buying playmats, bro? I got so many. So many Zard mats. The only reason I'm here. I appreciate you. It's the only reason why you're here. I get it. It's the same reason why I only go to a few other streams for the free stuff. Although I never win anymore. I stopped supporting certain streamers because I don't win anymore. What do we have in store for today? What's new? What is going on? What is new? It's been a slow ass week, dude. I was messaging Hector, he didn't respond. I messaged Rico, but bad timing. But I picked up 2 cases of OP14, and then I always tend to post it up on OfferUp before I do anything. And legitimately within 3 minutes, bro, I got down to 5 boxes. So that's why the stream ran later than it should have, because I was just meeting people up. And then the last 5 boxes I gave to my buddy because he said he was gonna pay for it eventually. So, but damn, bro, they move so quick. What is this? That's actually pretty cool. What up, Riku? Yeah, dude. Those One Piece boxes, I had them for maybe 30 minutes. I was leaving LA, had it for 30 minutes, posted it on OfferUp, and just gone instantly. I want a rip sub. That's why I was trying to hit up Rico and Hector to see if they wanted to rip, but no one responded. No one responds to my deals, bro. Nobody. Except for Riku, but she spends her money on other things prior. And then Rob. I don't know why I mumbled. Rob does tend to go in pretty aggressively. But then, yeah, like, the guy... So I was telling Rob... one of the homies, the guy I buy the UPCs from, he had more in stock. So, yeah, I had these UPCs, I think at like 150. 140 was like the pre-order, 150 is like the buy it now, before pre-orders. But he had more for me, and I was offering them for like 130. And he had like 30 of them. And I was doing my best just to kind of sell these because I already have a ton, so I don't need it per se. But I didn't want to stock up either, just because they're pretty slow sellers. But he got desperate and dropped him down to 125, and I was like, I really wanted to pick some up, but unfortunately, I couldn't sell out the other supply we had, and yeah, it's just super unfortunate that we couldn't move on from that. But yeah, it was a crazy good deal. I'm expecting more deals when the Costco stuff drops, but they said it was supposed to drop in, December, but I didn't see anything. So there's that. But yeah. Hold on. I don't know what to do with these either. I think I'm just gonna sell them. I know I have them listed. I was gonna use them as prizes, but I think I might just sell them. I got them for pretty cheap, so might as well let them go. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to hold them either, just to have some slabs in store. Maybe, yeah. I'll throw them in the shop. Give me 1 second. Let's see. LP14, God. It's $2.70 a box. Let's see. I'm waiting for Deli to pop in about feet again. I know Rob said he wanted some UPCs and some packs, but no. And the same thing with Cam. But as of yet, nothing. So it's crickets for now. But then Mega, look, you guys, Mega is climbing back up. If anyone cares to listen. UPCs, yeah, Raptor. I was selling UPCs for 150. I was gonna buy a ton more at 125. I was offered, but then I needed to sell out my last. I needed to sell out my last 5 before I could pick up 20 more at 125 each, and I was gonna pass the buck on to you guys, but unfortunately we didn't sell them fast enough. So he already sold out. I don't know where he's getting them from. He's getting, because I have a distro too, and I think at distribution we paid $82 in ET or UPC. He said he was buying them for 100, so he's selling them for 125, which is still, MSRP, so that's good. But I was telling Rob though, I was trying to get it for you guys, but we didn't sell the rest. But even at 110 a UPC minus the promos, at $6.80 a pack, that's not terrible. What are the promos going for actually? Let's see. $34. $45. Yeah, not terrible. So you do let's call it 145. 100. 16 packs. Yeah, $6.25 a pack, which is pretty darn solid. What up, Adam? So yeah, I'll drop it down. If anybody wants a UPC, we can do them at 145. Because I know a restock's coming, so I don't want to get too greedy. But if anybody wants a UPC, do 145. I think it should move pretty well. That's $6.25 a pack. I was trying I was trying to buy some at 125 or sell you guys some at 125. Which you minus the 45 for promos. That's $5 a pack, bro. Oh my god. Oh, we could have had $5 packs. So sad. Yeah, I know the mega enhanced boxes shot up a couple bucks. Phantasmal slowly. How many? I have 5 UPCs left. I have 5 left. I know. And then Mega and Phantasmal Raptor, if you're interested, are at $6.50 a pack. I'm damn near breaking even, so I can just chase a damn gold from Mega. At this point, it's not about making money. It's about just pulling a gold from Mega, so I can just move on with my life. Like, I just want one gold, one time, move on with my life. One Piece is gonna take all. Damn, I'm telling you, bro. I've been. What? Yeah, $6.50 a pack, bro. I know. But yeah, I'm literally, because I mean, when you base it off of market, is $234 for 36 packs. Phantasmal's at $245 for a booster box, and then Mega at the cheapest is $240 a booster box. So like, I'm under market on booster box prices per pack. So yeah, again, I'm just fucking determined to pull a gold out of Mega before anything else. I don't have much packs left. But we went through a decent amount a couple streams ago, and then the stream prior we went through like maybe like a booster box worth or something, and then some UPCs. But I'm just determined to pull a damn gold, bro. We pulled a ton of Gardevoirs and Lucarios, but no damn gold. Although I might be able to buy a gold Gardevoir for like $200, and then a gold Lucario for $250. I don't know if they're 10 contenders, but my buddy offered it to me. I have just about 44 Phantasmal left. 44 Phantasmal. Let's see. Subtract 20. Sending for a UPC? Yeah, let me know. 1 through 5. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4? Alright, let's see. After going crazy. Yeah, dude, like I said, it's beyond making money right now. I'm just determined to pull a damn gold out of Mega. Not necessarily Phantasmal, just Mega Evos. Yeah. So how's everything? How's the job thing? We haven't discussed that in a while. You want this opened or you want it sealed? But no, I was talking to Rob. If you open 3 UPCs and one Zard gets a 10, it pays for all 3 UPCs and you would have broken even. Open that bish. Alright, I got you. But yeah, no, I was talking to Rob about that, and I was like, it'd be. I mean, it's wishful thinking, but it's also hilarious too, because it's true that I think that Zard sells for like $450, $500 or something, and then with what I'm selling the UPCs for, a damn near MSRP, you get 110, bro. Done. I think Rob has 3 Zards with me right now. Hoping at least one of them gets a 10. All right, let's see. I don't know, Rap. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty solid to me. hard time not harboring bad feelings about the whole session. I got some absolute argument. As long as you're, I mean, as long as you're obviously still being able to provide, you know. But keep me updated with that. I try not to pry about people's personal lives, but it's just one of those things where it's like, it's a fucking terrible thing. And then do you want everything else that comes with it? I know I shipped you one before, but just let me know. Because if you do, I'll put like some plain brown wrapping paper, and then I'll ship the whole thing to you. You pry when I'm installing a heated driveway. Yo, Adam, man, crazy. I'd really like to get the accessories. Yeah. Just I'll ship everything in here for you because you have other stuff with me that I can. If I take out the plastic, I can fit everything in there. So I'll just put all your stuff in there. But Raptor, what you want to open the Zard? The front looks really good, bro. The back of the Oricorio looks top heavy, but we'll see what happens. Adam got that Juve. Yeah, bro, he does. Adam. Oh man. That's folklore we're going back on. Adam got a heated driveway, bro. We're gonna say that on every stream. Adam's gonna go down in history with a heated driveway. He's like, you know, sometimes you walk out to your car without shoes. Yeah, man. And he lives in California, bro. The coldest it gets is like 45 degrees. It's super unnecessary. It's great when it gets to 60 degrees. Oh, man. Yeah, Rap, this looks like a 10 if I say so myself, sir. We got no white dots. Centering looks solid. No dings. This looks like a 10. It's a tiny, tiny top heavy, but it's within parameters. Send it in. Do you want to do value plus, or do you want to do bulk? Because I had a discussion with Rob yesterday. We sent like 8 cards of his in value plus. We sent a couple mines in value plus. I took the liberty of sending Rico's Nami in value plus. Just because for that extra $20 to get it back in a month and a half rather than 6 months. Bro wants to cook eggs in a jet. Yeah, bro. Damn, this is a little right. Bro, for some reason the Oricorio is always a little heavy. It's like 450, Raptor. Right now, a PSA 10 is between 450 and 500. So the thing is, if you value plus it, you won't get the upcharge. It'll be exactly like $55. But if you send it in bulk sub, which covers up to like 300, it's gonna get an upcharge regardless. So that's what me and Rob were talking about, because like moving forward, I want to be as transparent as possible and have people kind of save money instead of, you know, getting their cards back faster. But if it's gonna get upcharged at that $300 rate, $200 rate, you're paying an extra $15 anyway. Might as well spend an extra $5 to get it faster. Because again, yeah, in bulk rate, you're gonna get charged regardless. So might as well. That's what we were talking about. So we took a bunch of our cards and just moved it. All right, good luck, sir. Yeah, the other Zard you sent with me was in bulk. I think you and Rob had one in bulk. And apparently PSA is taking, I read somewhere, they're taking like a month and a half to confirm receiving, which is just absolutely ridiculous for a company that big. Like, unfortunately for me, PSA is the name of the game because that's where I make all of my money. But if it wasn't, 100%, I'd be in tag right now. And then you still want reverses and hollows? 100%, I'd be in tag right now. There's no doubt in my mind. I'd be in favor of tag. If CGC didn't change their damn labels, bro, I'd still have all my slabs in CGC, and I say that every time. Screwed the pooch with me, man. I had all of my slabs CGC. Please start using Zach instead of Robert to help keep it separate. No, I write Raptor. Yeah, no, I write Raptor. So with Rob, I put Rob L, and then for you, I put Raptor. Just reverse? Alright, gotcha. Yeah, no, it makes my life easier. Plus, I'm not gonna remember Zach, bro. Yeah, I've known like 3 Zachs my whole life, and they've all been D-bags. Like Peyton. Peyton has always been a D-bag name for me. Tucker's have always been D-bag names to me. And Danny's. Every Danny I've known has just been an absolute douchebag. I've only met like 3 Peytons, and they've all been just deplorable. What about the name Kyle? I don't know. Kyle, no Kyle stands out to me. Riku. Besides Kyle in the shower, no. Well, I had a friend named Kyle Manley too. He was just a mess. He was a nice guy, but he was just a drunken mess. So Kyle Manley, if you're ever watching this, bro. Again, he's a good guy, but he was just all over the place drunk. So the old hookah lounge I used to run, he got drunk and somehow broke a toilet seat, bro. We had footage of him going into the bathroom, and then a customer went into the bathroom after him, and then they came to us immediately and was like, "Hey, someone broke the toilet seat," and he was just saying forever it wasn't him. And then I like backtracked the video some more, and then before that I went to the bathroom and the toilet seat wasn't broken. So I fought with him for like 2 months. He ended up paying us back for a new toilet, and then he had a contractor friend install new stalls. It's a good guy, just a terrible drunk. Come on, man. I don't know, man. It was just he was drunk, bro. I think ultimately he either like slammed it super aggressively, because it's not one of those soft ones. He either slammed it aggressively, or he just plopped all of his body weight on there. Speaking of shit, bro, let me get one hard rare. If it makes you feel better, it was cheap. I think these are all coming from bundles. These are all coming from bundles. Come on! There you go, a Yamper. That's not. At least it was discounted, bro. It was on sale. That's all I got for us. Oh my goodness. Could have done a bet though. Every time we bet, there's the SIR. I'll bet you one free pack of Mega. There's an SIR. I already have those. Yeah, I know. I saw. I appreciate you. I like the stream, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, no way. Ain't no way, bro. Oh, last pack magic for real, huh? What up, Rico? We'll take it. Oh, it's super unfortunate. Super off center. Low punny again. Riku, I'm telling you, man. I can't stop pulling low punnies, man. It's insane. What up, Gabe? Riku, you know more than anybody, too. I don't rip a lot of Phantasmal. And the fact that, like, it's just non-stop low punny every time. That's your first Lola butt? Oh, bro. Congratulations on having one. Oh, I'm willing to bet my nut, bro. There's one more in there. Well, I have 20 packs left. I don't want to bet my nut anymore. That's losing a lot. All right, the UPC time. It's a lot to wager on some goodies. Full better center grip, bro. I wish. I wish. Yeah. I wouldn't mind terrible hit rates if the cards were centered. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't mind if I pulled a ton of art rares if I knew that, like, 9 times out of 10 they would 10. Finally bought a Victina today. Felt like a smarter move. Yeah, Adam, for sure. Especially, I mean, it's pretty cheap now. It's like 400. Cheap is relative to the heated driveway. Nothing out of Journey. What? Surging. All right. I mean, the good news is Raptor. We have a Zard that can potentially 10, so that's going to carry us over on the value of this UPC. That's what we're banking on. Not above MSRP, bro. I'm trying to get more, and it's like the cheapest I can get is like $9 a pack now. Like, I'd have to charge $9 a pack. Again, which is still below most rip and trippers. I wouldn't say everybody, but most rip and trippers. But I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that. Can't go out like. Oh no, we'll see, bro. We got a lot left, man. Again, you got one UPC that with the Zard 10 contender. That offsets the whole order. Mewtwo! Nope, Ho-Oh. Yo, we'll take it. Okay, okay. You're doing pretty darn good. It's centered pretty well, but the top is a little heavy. Does it though? Yeah, I mean... The top is a little heavy, but everything else seems pretty solid. No white dots. Left to right look good. Gold SIR, bro. On a technicality, golds are harder to hit. Oh, big dub. Before that, really? Yeah, no. We've had... I don't think we've had anything from Destin besides that one gold Mewtwo from Rob. Like, we pulled one gold Mewtwo that was robbed from all of the UPCs. Other than that, there was nothing. But we've been on a streak though, I think like every third UPC has an SIR. So Rob opened 2, Hector pulled an SIR, you opened 1, no SIR yet. So hopefully, if you pull an SIR, I'm not too excited for the next 3. Wait, Adam, didn't you get an Umbreon, bro? Damn, you're not trying hard enough, bro. That's... You gotta try harder, bro. That's how you pull more hits. Alright. Now we're on to... Oh, no. So I think we got 2 more packs of Mega Evo. Yeah, prismatic UPCs don't count, yeah. I was like, no, you pulled an Umbreon, bro. What are you talking about? To be fair, Adam, it's not a UPC, it's an SPC. In all fairness. Got the SP on the one you sent me, yeah, bro. You be yeah, no, it's an SPC. Okay, no, that's fair. It's lawyer stuff. Lawyer semantics. Ignition. Yeah, UPC still. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, you're selling the Umbreon? No way. You gotta keep it, bro. You gotta have one. You gotta have at least one top chase in every era. Yeah, but again, you're not even. It's not even the fact because I don't like it either. But you gotta if you got the Moonbreon and you got the Moonbreon 2.0, you leave it be, bro. You sell everything else. You sold the Moonbreon too? Okay, you know what? Then fuck it. F it. And a Sharpedo. Overall, not terrible. A gold and SIR. Just. Hey, we got a 10 contenders art. Yeah, we got a 10 contenders art. Number 2, alright. I kept the Rayquaza and all the other VMAX in this. I love the Rayquaza. I think I would have a hard time selling that more than the Umbreon. Are we running back? No, we're not running back. We're not running back. Phantasmal, right? Just the UPC, and I appreciate you, Raptor, for going in, man. It's gonna bother me if it's not in somewhat of an order. Just UPC? Alright, let's see. It's at number 2. Let's see. Pass. Run it again until I'm sad. Don't do that, bro. Again, at least in my seller's defense, at least it's one of the cheapest you'll find on a stream. Yeah, someone left a comment, or someone wrote a comment on Sagar's chat, and he was like, "Breakers ruined the hobby," which I'm in agreement with. Rip and Shippers really did. Well, I see. It's a double-edged sword because like rip and shipping was a thing before the I won't say initial, but before the secondary boom, which is this one. This is the secondary boom. You know, COVID was the first big boom, and yeah, no one complained back then. So then rip and shippers were doing their thing, and then the boom happened again. Scalper, bro. I wish I was a scalper, bro. MSRP is 130 and I sold it for 145. Money. I do this shit all day, son. The best way to get rich, you guys, just spend 130 to make 15 bucks. Takes the packs off the ships. Yeah, so like I get what he was saying. I get the frustration, but it's like the people that complain the most just get into the hobby. Like they just got into the hobby, they saw the money attached to the hobby, and then they want to complain. And it's like you weren't here before when almost every ripper was well below market, you know? Because there was a ton of, I'll say us, that was just well below market. So this one looks pretty solid too. Same problem, top a little minute top heavy, but left to right look good. At 10 p.m. on a toilet, yeah. Miss paying 130 for booster box. Yeah, we all do. But in all fairness, Tam, it's just like the argument for me there is you shouldn't be paying 130 for booster boxes anyway. You know, does that make sense? So like that was such a luxury for people to pay 130 for a booster box that, you know, it took money off the table for card shops. Because I remember, again, I had to buy, I mean, Adam's seen Frankensons. Adam goes to Frankensons. Yeah. This one looks solid too. We'll send this one in bulk. We'll do one value plus and one in bulk. Because I noticed when you keep sending the same cards over and over, and you kind of stack them together. I don't know, it's up to you. I might put one in front and one in the back or something, but... But anyway, no, like I was saying, it's like I was buying booster boxes from Distro of early Scarlet Violet for $95 a box, and then I checked TCG Player and it's $105. $105, bro. You make 5% back or 10% back. Not even, and then that's before taxes. Except with Genesect. Look, bro, I don't know what happened to your Genesect, man. I feel terrible. Because I remember grading it for you, and then I do remember shipping it out to you. Whether it got to you or not, I mean, it says it got to you. But I remember shipping it out to you, though. Because I usually jumble all your stuff together. And then, like, this is my box right here of slabs, and I keep it, all of it. These are the box full of slabs that need to go out. So, like, this is mine. These are all mine, and then this is Jay's, and this is Hector's. So, like, again, I keep all like consumer slabs right here, and they never move. It just stays up there. How much mega do I got? I got like 70 something. Let's just put these two. A butthole Pika, but I think Sagar pulled one. I really want to chase the Surging Sparks, man. Same thing with Twilight, bro. I missed pulling Greninja. I really want to pull their Greninja. Make them $60 again. But Tam, you get what I'm saying, though? So it's just for the longest time, though, people that had access to Distro were really getting fucked over. Because again, I'd have to spend $95 to make $10, and then obviously I live in California, so like if everyone purchased the correct way, you know, and they use a debit card or whatever, I would get taxed the 7%, or you would get taxed the 7%, and I would have to pay, I think, like 3% on taxes and all that stuff. So I'd literally make like 5%. And yeah, again, and that's why I sold the store when I did, because the market was down, and I was like, dude, I'm paying $1,200 for rent when I'm making 5% back on product, and I was like, it just makes no sense, man. I thought I pulled it on, so maybe it wasn't real. No, you pulled one, Raptor. I'm 100% you pulled one, bro. I remember. I looked everywhere, and it's not anywhere near me. I checked my boxes. The current one we got back was the one I bought from Hector, because if you go to that stream, they had white dots on the bottom, and I remember buying it from Hector, and I was like, look, I'm gonna put it in Value Plus, and we're gonna give it a shot. And then that one got a 10, and I ended up selling that one. If I had known you wouldn't find yours, I literally would have gladly given you one. I mean, it's not an expensive card. I'll see what I could do to kind of make up for it, because I still feel like it's my fault. Do what I can. I have the need to rip. Yeah, Tam, no, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, as a consumer, it was great. But like for me, if we can just cut the bullshit and sell booster boxes for $185 after spending $95 on them, I'm happy. The consumer's happy. But the problem that they're here, and I told Rob about this yesterday. My big complaint is other people in the Pokemon space assuming it's the only way to become like a Pokemon content creator. I hate using that word. Or a Pokemon YouTuber or whatever. It's like, oh, maybe I should start a rip and ship. And it's like, that's the dumbest thing you could do, because you're painting yourself into a corner because you don't have distribution. Does that make sense? Because like, whether the market goes up or goes down, I'm always going to pay under MSRP. People like me in particular, who has distributions. I have 2 distributors that I actively use. I'm always going to be okay. I can always undercut everybody. I can always find products at an affordable rate. I can always get product early. I can always get more product because I have a reseller's permit. I don't pay the taxes on them until I sell them. Yada yada yada. I'll be fine. The problem is, there's a lot of people in the rip and ship community that I'm watching, and they're like, oh yeah, I bought it off a guy. And it's just like, eventually the market's gonna stabilize, bro, and the guy you're buying it off of doesn't want to sell it to you anymore because the margins aren't there. And the community as a whole keeps like, I don't know, it sounds petty, but we keep pushing other people to get into the space of like rip and ships or giveaway streams, and it's like, it's not sustainable in the long run, bro. Like, if you look at people that are successful at it to a degree, like Stocked, Broly, Corruption, Red or Blue, DEG, they have normal day jobs because they know they can't put their stock in there. They can't put their faith into the rip and ship. I don't know. It's just a little tirade I was going on with Rob the other day. That really annoyed me. That like, we got to be better and just not allow everyone to become a streamer. That's me and my soapbox. I'll let you guys get back to your regular program. Surging. But yeah, Tam, hopefully we get back to the 150 booster box, bro. Because before you came on the stream, bro, I was selling booster boxes to Adam and Hector in particular for like $105. I'm just here for the daily pulls. That's what I'm saying, Raptors, and that's fine. You get your packs, you rip it, and you've become quite successful at it, honestly. For your shorts, they're booming. I think your sub count is it's way above mine, But again, you're not trying to make a lifestyle choice from it and go, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get into the rip and ship. It's just the numbers don't make sense. conjunction with it and do something else, that's ideal, but there's so many options to choose from. That's what I'm saying, Cam. Yeah, you could. There's other things to do. You don't have to be a rip and shipper, but everyone goes down that rip and shipper route, and it's like I don't want to see, you know, the Costco exclusive boxes you're trying to sell at market. I'm a pokey influencer, flicks hair. I mean, you kind of are, bro. At this point, that's your next job. You should totally put that. Put your link in for your YouTube, and just be like, I'm a public figure. Oh, Destin Rivals Raptor. We got an SIO, bro. Please, Mewtwo. Please, Mewtwo. Ah! No. Well, actually, no. Ethan's Adventure. That's not terrible. From DR. We hit. Out of DR. You needed that. Yeah. I think you were saying you needed Ethan. That's why I was like, oh wait, no, I think he needs Ethan. Nice. Not Yen Mega. I like the Yen Mega. For 20 bucks. That Yen Mega is a great card for 20 bucks. See, look, 1 SIR every 3 UPCs. So right now we're at 1 for 2. So Raptor, you're breaking the mold, bro. We have 3 UPCs left. Where's Rob at? If Rob gets one, bro, it's for sure not gonna have an SIR. Rob has been cursed. I feel so bad. That man supports me so much. It's just not. Twice in a case, bro. That's terrible. Oh man, I would have found the nearest window, bro. Oh my god, in a case. Oh no. So I have 2 cases left of Destin Rivals, but the market is so expensive to break them down because it ends up being like 12 a pack. What up, Stormy? Genghis never has point. Look, he won the last. He won the last giveaway. All right. Yeah, bro, it really is. So like, I was like, oh, maybe I should sell it, but it ends up being like 12 a pack, and I was like, that makes no sense. I don't want to break it down. I want 2 Master Destins. You can, Riku. If you want to pay $8.50 to $9 a pack, I will get Destin tomorrow for you. See the Mewtwo and the Moltres? Not for 12 a pack? No. I can get booster bundles. And I think at booster bundles, I turn like a quarter profit at $9. I might be able to get some sleeves too. Rotom! Alright, we're in Phantasmal Flames now. 3 left, man. Bro, yeah, seriously, where are the art rares? we got a gold, an SIR, and 1 art rare, and 2 ETB or 2 UPCs. There you go, Whooper. 1. Again, maybe next Friday. That's too far, Riku. I can't plan that in advance. But the purchase caps, yeah, Stormy. I'm getting mine from a scalper friend who's desperate right now. Because he's moving into One Piece like everybody else. And he's trying to get rid of his inventory. So the more I wait, the cheaper I get to a certain degree. Because obviously he wants to make, you know, profit. But I think yeah, I think I get him at like $8.50 a pack or something. Nothing great. Let me double check actually. Let me see. Yeah, I get them. I get them 8 in a pack. So yeah, look, you guys, like dead ass serious. This is what I'm paying for loose packs. This is what I'm paying for loose packs. So like when I tell you guys, I'm really like 650 Phantasmal, 650 Mega. I'm paying $8 for Destin. Again, these are coming from tins though. All of these are coming from tins. 575 Surging, 575 Twilight, Journeys 550, White Flare 750, Black Bolt 8, Scarlet Violet base is 7. 151 is 16. So again, yeah, like I said, I'm not lying when I say I'm damn near breaking even on a lot of this stuff. I'm waiting for the market to rebalance, but where's the Black Bolt White Flare? That is not just heavy. I have a ton Stormy. It's just unfortunately I don't want to sell it. I have like 3 or 4 cases of the blisters, the 3-pack blisters, that I've been holding on to. Just because again, for me, I love this set. And I love 3-pack blisters. What up, CJ? Alright, Raptor, overall not terrible, bro. Snowing there. I wonder how many people are going to be camping for the One Piece stores. Bro, One Piece is going... Like I said, Tam, I had OP14 for 30 minutes, bro. I posted it on Facebook, and it got sold out instantly. OP14, Riku. Market right now is like $270 a box. I sold them all at $260 or something. Maybe we can get 10s on the Zards. I think the Zards look good, bro. Like, let me take off the thing. Like I said, if you look top to bottom, they're a little, just a tad bit top heavy, just a tad. But for me, it's still within parameters. Left to right look good on both sides. I think they 10. I believe at least one out of 2 of these will 10. Any special deals? I'm doing Mega for $650 a pack, and then UPCs at $145. But you have to do Zelle or Venmo though. That's the only outlier. Everyone go OP, so good. Well, Riku, everyone's gonna go back to Pokemon once. I mean, Raptor not terrible though. For what? 36 plus 12, 48 packs, 2 SIRs and a gold, bro. That's not terrible by any means. But you know, yeah, everyone's gonna come back to Pokemon once the freaking what's that stupid shit? 30th anniversary happens. I got several cards. No, again, like I said, for 48 packs, bro, 2 golds, 2 Ethans, and then an SIR. That is not terrible by any means. But yeah, like I said, it's Pokemon. It's just, it's 30th anniversary is gonna happen, and then we're all screwed again. It's Prime. I sent you $28. Oh, what up, Prime, bro? What happened to the Vlad thing? I'm so confused. Which one did you send it to? Oh, I see it. Never mind. I get so confused. But I didn't get. I mean, look, I got 3 left, Rap. You want to take your shot, bro? You're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna stop you, but I think overall you did pretty well. I changed my name, bro. You guys, what's going on at Stock Stream, bro? Where you guys always change your names? It's such a constant. Like, you guys will hop onto my stream, and then it's like, then someone will be like, "Oh, it was a joke on Stocks," and I'm like, okay. Schrodinger's. Gotta start using burner emails, bro, for real. Just get two burner accounts, bro, like I do. I have one account specifically catered to catered to me asking ASMR streamers to turn up their volume because I can't hear. I don't know why it's so funny to me, bro, that I do. I'll go to an ASMR stream and I go, hey, can you guys turn it up? I can't hear what you're saying. So yeah, the problem is like, so this is Rico's, this is Rob's, this is mine, Rob. So yeah, we got a lot of Zards, and it's like, do I stick them in random places? Because I don't want them all together. Quit mumbling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tam. Yeah, so I go to. So we'll stick one on top. And then we'll put one in the middle. Yeah, so so yours, Rico's, Rob's, mine, yours, Rob's. All right, that's what we're doing. What's up, bro? I gotta redo everything. When am I selling? Oh, Wednesday, Riku. Wednesday. Let's see. Yo, Prime, how many packs did you send for? Oops. Four? Did Tam lose again? Oh. Yeah, okay, just double checking. I appreciate you covering the taxes. Yeah, I have 72 megas left. Yeah, dude, like I said, I'm fire selling mega just because I'm like, I'm gonna go pick up a case and I need to pull the damn gold. So up until now, from now until we pull a gold, bro, mega will be at 650 a pack. Like most of this shit, bro, I'm gonna break even on, bro. How many mega do I have? 72 megas. Until we pull a gold, bro, mega's gonna be 650 a pack. Buddy. I'm like super determined. I'm really annoyed about this too. Strudel! Oh, I have a prismatic figurine collection box too. I don't know what to do with it. Like, do I keep it? Because I have a bunch of prismatic bundles. So I don't want the figurine collection. Wow, 3 for 3. Damn, Prime. If I don't pull an SIR or gold, you give me a UPC? I'll give it to you half off. No, I'm losing money. I'll give it to you what I paid for. which was 130. You saw what I was paying for Mega. I was like, wait, hold on, bro. I don't want to be in the negative. Yo, 4 for 4. We'll take it, bro. Just seeing what we can work up. Look, if you don't hit a gold or an SIR, I will give you one of these 3. Which Lima goes for 28 because apparently that's a boy. 40 is Furisode. Furisode? How do I pronounce that? Furisode? And then this Phoebe is $75. If you don't hit a gold or an SIR, you can have one of these. I'm only offering it because Tam really wants the Phoebe. And at this point, it's more funny to me to... No, dude, I have 72 in stock. It's more funny to me that Tam doesn't get that slab than it would be to actually lose money on that slab. I could have given it to Tam. He won the slab giveaway. And I knew he would want it. But it was more funny to give him Shedinja. Again, Tam, this is worth like $50 though, bro. Shedinja, bro. $50. This is how Tam feels on a Friday night when it rains. And then after that he does this to himself. There's one word missing, but yeah. I feel like that every hour. Look, bro, that's I don't know if that is jokes on me, bro. I can never find this man's bag, I swear. Prime! There you go. Bro, you got a fatty baggie. Oh, you want 4 for 4. 10 for the rest? Oh my god. Look, as much as I don't like losing money, I kind of hope you don't pull an SIR, because it would be funny. But in regards to me having a stream, I need hits. So, oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna do this. This is all Mega. Left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ours aren't just fin. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, let's see. Let me double check if I have any that fell. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 72. All right. You know what I mean? Wow. All right, Raptor. Again, if you don't hit a gold, we're gonna continue with 650 packs. That's the. Yo, good luck, bro. We're gonna continue with 650 packs. So hopefully for Rap he pulls a gold, but hopefully, and I guess in regards to the stream, he doesn't. All right, Raptor. Good luck, bro. Thank you. I really want Guardy SIR. Hopefully. Hopefully. We pulled a ton of those. I think we pulled a ton of those in general. Pulled a few for Rob. But we'll see. I don't think I have any Mega left. Oh, just Phantasmal. Then I have the UPCs. Good luck, sir. Are these booster? These are all from booster boxes. I had 4 booster boxes, and I broke them all down. And we pulled one. We pulled one Lieutenant Surge. I want to see this. Well, good luck, bro. Good luck for real. I appreciate you going in, man. I really do. The Robs have been my lifeblood for the past couple streams. And then again, if I can get better deals on UPCs, I'll let you guys know in the chat. Snowbird. Again, yeah. I mean, we had 1 SIR out of 4 booster boxes. I'm assuming we hit 1 more. Presumably. And who knows? Well, the thing is, Riku, they didn't all come from the same case. But like statistics, you know, the hit rates say otherwise, but they all didn't come from the same case. At least I don't think they did. But yeah, if he doesn't get a hit, I'll give him probably the Phoebe, since it's like $75. And then it'll upset Tam just enough. I don't even, again, I think I stream just to troll certain people. I think YouTube has become a platform for me just to attack certain people and and having me have the power of, you know, timing them out or banning them. So we are here, yeah. So I think, I don't know, yeah, I think if you guys want power, bro, just start a stream and just find a punching bag in one of your chats, and then just go have at it. Although with this soapbox, I have to keep restocking. Well, snow. But yeah, if anybody wants any, I don't know if should I sell the whole prismatic thingy? I don't want to break it down, man, because it has a figurine and the 2 promos. I think market's like 130. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Although someone on Soccer Stream hit 2 SIRs. What up, Crosby? Ninjas. The Espeon Umbreon? Yeah, Tam, the Espeon Umbreon box. Like, I don't want to break it down, just because, again, like, I would be taking the promos. Because if I sell the packs individually, I take the promos. But I also don't want to ship it too, bro. Because, like, for the most part, unless it's like a really big package and I have to get a custom box, like I don't like charging people for a box to ship. Especially because I'll go to UPS and then go buy a box, and it's like $7 for a box. Prefer not to. Sales orders. And then I have a front row card show this weekend. Adam, are you going to the one in Pasadena? The one this weekend is San Diego. I'm going to that one. Then I'll go to Pasadena. But like, I think I'm out of things to sell, bro. I sold everything One Piece that I have. Almost everything One Piece. I got to go back to storage and grab some more stuff. I think I have like a PRB booster box left over, and that's it. Market on that thing like 800 bucks. I'm asking 750. But I think that's the only thing I have left. Besides that, yeah, all the mangas are sold. The Boa SP is like, I think like 2K now. I mean, doing on one side down. Sort of. But I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of that Boa. Lit Leo. Alright, come on. But yeah, if you guys are interested in more Mega, just let me know. Like I said, I pay $650 on them. So if you guys want more, just let me know. What the hell happened there? Can you see that? Like a machine or something? Check if my math was right. Yo, Crosby, I'll just call it what you call it, bro. I don't. It sounds right, even if it's higher or lower, or even if it's higher. I was like, you know what, that's just fine. Because like, it's the same thing with Koki, bro. Like, there's too much stuff for me to try to keep track of. Then I was just like, look, man, if you don't do the math, then you're out of money. Because I have like 15, 20 other people that I'm not gonna say working for, but like working with in other projects. So it's just one of those things. I'm gonna top load this. $16. Think I had 500 credit? Yeah, that sounds about right, bro. So what you want to do, Crosby, is you go to stocked. And then you let him know. And then stocked will check his math. Because he's really good at that. And then we can just move. We can go from there, bro. If there's anyone I trust with math, it's stocked. And then Broly. It's crazy, bro. The 3 Asians on YouTube just are terrible at math. That was a banger. And we're not doing our people justice. No one said math would be involved. I assumed I'd have a website, things with math out. But yeah, Crosby, no, like seriously though, again, I'm helping out a lot of people. I thought you were right, better than those two. Yeah. I'm not terrible, Crosby, but still. But yeah, no, like I'm doing a lot of other stuff for people too. So it's hard for me to, and this is my fault. It's no one else's fault to keep track of everything. Okay, just come. But yeah, and then on top of that, is the Ivy sword? No, it's top heavy from what I initially saw. I only top loaded it because it's like 16 bucks, but it is top heavy. Actually, you know what? This can probably squeeze if you want to bulk grade this, like TCG bulk. Well, no, it's left heavy too. Yeah, no. If it was just the top, I'd say go for it, but it is slightly to the left. But there's no white dots, bro. There's no white dots. And I was like, we can try it. I mean, I don't know. So what we can do, Raptor, we can put a really ugly card in front of it. And then by comparison, that looks like a 10. I've done that before, bro. I've stuck ugly cards in front of decent looking cards, and I've scored the 10. I'm not saying it will work. I'm just saying it has worked. I mean, I could. I'm not going to. Because if you trim the edges even by a micrometer, it's not going to fit the PSA slab. And that's how they know you trim. It's because they put it in the slab, and then even if you trim it slightly, it shakes aggressively. They're like, okay. I've asked certain questions. Look, would I sell you guys would I sell you guys damaged goods or false 10s? No, because it's all recorded on YouTube. Would I sell a stranger a false 10 that I'm never gonna see again? 100%. Oh, SIR trainer? No, I saw the dumbbells.
Are you okay? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, are you all right?
I don't know what noise I made. I heard it afterwards. Super clean. We're not doing terrible on your orders, Raptor, bro. We're really not. It's just we're not doing great. I don't know what noise I made. You know when you do something and then you just replay it in your head? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I can just hear that noise. I didn't know I was capable of such noise. Pull a gold to salvage? Bro, I pray, man. We've hit on every order, though. I will say that, though. To be fair, there's been like 4 orders, and 3 of them has been Raptor. But we've hit on every order. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Riku. Yeah, we're getting the hit rates. We're just not getting the hits. $20. Bomb of snow. Or not Snowverse, sorry. Alright, 2 Snowverse. Again, granted, twas less than market. Twas. Bro, this would be a great card to grade. No? The moves it uses to take down its prey would make martial artists jealous. It tucks subdued prey under its arms and carries them to its nest. Bro, this is a rape bear. This bear is a PDF. Wild Pokemon. Absolutely wild. So yeah, this is a great example of what a Pokemon could be. Bill Cosby's top Pokemon, bro. You know, all jokes aside, imagine if Bill Cosby knew martial arts, bro. No one would be safe. fuck, man. Thank God I'm not popular, bro. Okay. Thank goodness I'm not popular, bro. If I had the slightest bit of people in chat, bro. Sometimes I'll say some shit, and then in my head I'm like, should I have said that? But then I feel like I've created a persona on the internet that I can't back down, you know? So I just commit to it. And for better or for worse, that's the stream. 13 of us are enjoying. Yeah, bro. I appreciate you. In all honesty, though, again, I never wanted a big stream. When chat moves too fast, I get annoyed. Lamar Jackson of Out of Pocket sings. MVP, great. It's better than the Ray Rice. All right, Tim. Yeah, does anyone enjoy PokeRev chat? I don't know, dude. Like, I'll like Pat streams, CTR streams. I'll sit there and like it's moving way too fast. No. Oh, we hang. I appreciate you. Or Adrian Peterson. I don't know, man. I'm not saying you should beat up kids, but some kids need to get beat up. So I taught. If my kid ever gets out of line, bro, I'm hiring a bully. I'm gonna go to her school. I'm gonna find the toughest kid. I'm like, look, bro. Just push her into a locker for $10, and if you leave any bruises, bro, I'm beating up your dad. But just push her into a locker, teach her a lesson, and then just move on. My youngest is a dick, yeah, bro. I like slow-moving chats on. That's what I'm saying, Riku. Yeah, that way again, you can come back to the conversation and not miss out on anything. Some streams, again, it's no fault of the streamer, but some streams move too fast, or to a degree where like there's too much conversations going on, and then none of us are on the same page. You know, because I don't say people's names when I'm replying, but like you know, you guys know I'm talking about Raptor's kid right now because it's often insinuation. But if you guys can do me a favor though, next time you see an ASMR stream, just ask them to speak a little loudly. I don't know why it's so fun for me. Oh, it's so funny. Bro, these are coming out clean though. I will say. These are coming out real clean. My youngest and his best friend literally fight the whole time they are around each other. You sure that's his best friend, bro? I don't have best friends. That's just for me. Once I don't know. Maybe I have abandonment issues, which is weird because I've never been abandoned. Like when my parents divorced, they fought over me. So you know, there's no abandonment issues there. But how do I put this? Saying someone's your best friend makes me feel obligated to help them out. Given to a guy / a team who proved that the local universe is not real. Maybe it was 22. What happened? The local universe. What do you mean by that? Is it? So I was watching something, and like our universe is within a bubble, multiple bubbles. Is that in relation to that? I've been watching a lot of like stuff about space, quantum physics. It's because I I know enough to know words. You should pull a gold? Nah, bro. The only thing I ever pull is out. Well, not really. I have a kid. But yeah, no, I don't like the idea of just having to help a friend out, bro. I tried to understand it, and now I'm more confused than when I began. Well, so I guess the theory of that, or not even the theory, I guess maybe it is a theory, is that when our universe was born, you know, stars, planets collided, and then it pushed out a bunch of cosmic dust and put us in like a vacuum, to where within our known universe, there's no stars allowing us to see into space without any things interfering with our eye line. I love space stuff, bro. I'm just too stupid to process it. I can watch it all day, bro, and like in the moment, I'm like, yo, I get this. And then someone goes, yo, what did he say? And I'm gonna be like, some shit. That's my response to everything. Oh man. I don't have the wherewithal to retain that information. It's like Homer Simpson said, bro. Every time I learn something new, it pushes some of the old stuff out. I'm new here. What up, Boosh? Oh, Boosh, check this out. Look. I was gonna text this to you. But this is a hookah lounge next to my house. This is a hookah lounge next to my house. I thought you'd find it funny. If we ever hang out in Huntington, bro, that's where we gotta go. Ooh, Mars Shadow. Oh, I love this card, bro. This is so clean. The little top heavy though, and right heavy. God, all of these have been top and left heavy. I genuinely love this card. I want a 10. This has less to do with the beginning of the universe and more to do with quantum level effects. Yeah, I don't know anything about quantum physics. Like I said, I just watch it enough to pretend I know what's going on. In reality, I have no clue. I can read. Yeah, I remember that card was 80 bucks. Yep. I think Raptor had a 10 contender, or someone had a 10 contender. I was trying to buy it for like $30. And they didn't sell it to me, and it literally broke my heart. Are we getting a lot of EXs? Holy shit. Mechanics show particles don't have definite properties like position or spin until measured. Entangled particles can influence mass distances, violating the classic ideas that things are real and have properties and are local influenced by their immediate surroundings, limited by light. Okay, I can sort of get that. Trudel. Well, it's because we can't prove it, right? Like everything we're seeing is an assumption of what's going on, just because light travels. Nothing can allegedly nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, and what we're seeing is not necessarily what's happening. So I guess the tangibles would be we can't really definitively say anything. Ever seen the Martian movie? No. I love talking about space. I know we have an asteroid coming to us in like 2026. It's on its way to impact the moon, and then I don't know why it's always our problem, but we have until like 2026 or 2027, or not 2026, 2028 or 2027 to figure out do we blow it up or we try to shoot it off its course. That's this year. Yeah, no, Tam, yeah, it's next year, my bad. Like if that meteor can hit the White House real quick, bro, with everyone in it, The Martian. Wait, is that the one with Matt Damon? And he's trying to plant potatoes on Mars? Then I have. The duality of nature, that things can exist in both wave and particle, but isn't defined until you measure it. Ooh. Well, isn't that like how we theorize what space is? That it's on a wave? Matt Damon, yeah, I've seen that movie then, yeah. You know who I hate though? Neil deGrasse Tyson, bro. He's so smug. He's just every time I hear him talk, bro, he's just so smug. Like his fart don't stink, bro. And if his fart does stink, he'll break it down to you on why he has the better smelling fart. Such a pop. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. You know, like, god dang. Again, it's not me disagreeing with anything he says. It's just he's so smug. Just imagine being the smartest guy in the room at all time. I mean, relatively. You know, I bet you I know more about fish than he does. Alan Watts. Is that the weird guy that looks like an alien? He talks like this. In the known universe. These things. The man got to meet Carl Sagan as a kid. Not that I'm jealous or anything. Yeah, I'm bad with names, bro. It's just every time I look up space stuff, Neil deGrasse Tyson pops up, so I know it's him. Like, ugh. Look, Raptor, here's what you do, bro. You start your own company, right? He's the old-timey sounding dude. Yeah, that's him, yeah. So, Raptor, here's what you do, bro. You do what Elon does. Right? Start your own company. Go to the government. Promise them you can make something in 5 years. Don't deliver on it. And say you have a new idea. And say that you can accomplish it in another 5 years. And then, you know, after that, hopefully 2 cycles of presidency administrations will cycle out. And then you can promise the next guy the same thing, bro. Billionaire. Easy peasy. And you just never do anything you promised. Ever in the history of like 20 years, you've never delivered on a deal. But you get multi-billion-dollar government contracts and not deliver one time. Determine our future. Yeah, well, Raptor, unfortunately. Start with cat girls. Are you lonely, Tim? That's battery charging stations, a metro to the infrastructure to make a bullet train from here to Vegas and from here to up north. Just I worked with a lot of people who were like fighting for those projects. There were certain things to go alongside those projects for like with the government, and they all all of them lost. And he got almost every single project, and he has yet to deliver, bro. And then sometimes, you know, I'll see those people randomly at like some business functions, and we kind of just grit our teeth, bro. Like the whole idea was to make promises, you never make good improv. What do you buy with $1 trillion? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Pokemon cards, bro? Like, if you gave me $1 trillion, Rapper, I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. For going in. We got 1 SIR and we got multiple art rares and a shit ton of EXs. For what it's worth, we did pretty solid, bro. And again, I appreciate the support. If you want another UPC, you can pay what I paid on it. Again, like I said, I got it for $135. Selling PayPal, that's it, yeah. What full arts he got besides the balloon? The 2 Gardevoirs. 2 Gardevoirs. All the fresh water in the world. But yo, Boosh, I don't know, bro. You give me $1 billion? I think you give me $1 trillion, the first thing I'm gonna try to do is, I don't know, bro. Like if $1 trillion hit my account, I think the first thing I would do would be to find some really good sushi. That would be my first move. It's just to be like, yo, what can I consume that I always wanted in obnoxious portions that I just can't do right now? And then after that, I go, okay, how many houses can I buy in this neighborhood? And then how often can I just turn and burn? You have one of the Guardians of Riku? Alright, for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Riku. Again, Raptor, I appreciate the hell out of you. Always a pleasure, and means the world you go in on the stupid things that I offer. I don't know, man. Someone asked me, would I rather be have invisibility or the gift of flight, like being able to fly like Superman? And I couldn't answer that either. Like $1 trillion, bro. Like I don't know what I would do. I would try to outgovern the government, if that makes sense. I would figure a way to, I don't know, basically buy like 2 or 3 cities and then just see if I can do better. Just to be a dick, bro. I don't even care if I lose money. I just want to see if I can do it. And then if and when I do better, I can just like talk my shit. You know? And then I have enough money to take these guys to court for the rest of my life. If I do something illegal, just because I have more money than the government, bro. They can't out lawyer me. Go buy a third world country, yeah. I'm doing 2 chicks at the same times, then we'll see from there, yeah. Well, at that point, your wife can't afford to leave you. She's like, look, bro, you got $1 trillion. It's like, you know. So 5, 10, 16, or yeah, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 hits out of 70 packs, which is 14 per booster box. It's not bad. I mean, that's right on cue. It's not great by any means. Raptor, again, I appreciate the shit out of you. Sent for the pity. Oh my god, he did it. Wait, what'd you do? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't lose money, but I can break even. That's fine. But yeah, you support like crazy, and the least I could do is just break even. Let me. Oh my gosh. I'll ship you out this Saturday. I'll try to ship you out Saturday. What makes the pity UPC different? It's like pity sex, bro. One person gets to enjoy it, and the other person just gets to be there. Spent a small fortune in BBWF. Yeah, you did. But I pulled you a Zekrom. That's the difference. If I pulled him a gold, bro. And then, Adam, I offered it to you at my cost. Don't try to pull that shit on me. Again, ultimately, you were being a good friend, and you're like, look, I'm paying you for your time. But I offered it to you at my cost. Don't tell me I didn't. Because I was there. You'd build something in the desert like the next... See, no, I wouldn't... The thing is, I hate the desert. I hate the desert, bro. Even if I could turn it into an oasis, I hate the desert. I don't get it, bro. Every time someone goes, oh, it's so much cheaper out in these states where they're like basically in the desert. And I go, yeah, bro, because you're in the desert. And there's a reason why in the last 150 years... we've built next to no cities between here and Vegas in the desert, bro. Because it's not Not a good place to be. I'm the bestest friend. Build a building on top of Trump Tower. I don't know, man. I think a lot of my money would go to humanitarian projects, and then being super petty. That's the unfortunate. That's the duality of me. Is that I would love to help out humanity in some shape or form. Like, I would love to go to a bus stop and find like a capable young man or a young woman going to college, and I go, yo, here's a free fucking car. But you know, at the same time, I would definitely buy out someone's neighborhood and their dream home, and then just let them walk through their dream home and then just never use it. You know? It depends what day you catch me on. The amount of Gitas would be insane, bro, yeah. Buy out Pokemon Company? Maybe. The problem is that, look, if you buy out Pokemon Company, you know for a fact, you guys know for a fact, no new Pokemon are going to come out. Because the last, like, 3 generations, for the most part, have been so disappointing in what a good-looking Pokemon would be, that we would all stop at, like, Gen 4 or Gen 5. And then that's it. We wouldn't allow Pokemon to progress. Although, I would make a cool Pokemon game like Pal World. Raptor, 1, 2, or 3? I have them all lined up on a shelf like this, so that's how I've been grabbing them. I stopped at. That's what I'm saying. It's, you know, yeah, I would literally buy a ton of Gitas too. Actually, you know, you're right. It's like you know me, bro. 2, make Pal World canon. That would be great, honestly. Raptor, supporting the shit out of the stream. Thank you, sir. Make a house made out of Gita cards. Maybe to give Gen... No, I like Gen 5, man. And again, like, I was saying it for the longest time. And I've seen Adam turn into like, appreciating Gen 5. Gen 5 was great. It's just, in terms of like Pokemon cards within the years, we didn't get a lot of good looking Gen 5 cards. So we just sort of hated on it. But yeah, I saw Black and White and I was like, yo, this is great. One time for the one time. Bro, all of these Zards look good, bro. Although this one's problem, it's a little bottom heavy. No, I wouldn't send this one in. No. It's a little... The top is too thin. It's at an angle. You can see it. It's at a slight angle. Okay. I mean, we got 2 good-looking Zards out of... And I gotta send this man all the playmats and all of the boxes. How am I gonna do that? Does this come out? I think this comes out. If this comes out, we're good. Oh yeah, that comes out, bro. I'm just gonna stuff all the playmats in there. Put every single playmat, and then I don't know if the deck sleeves will fit though. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Although I do have an empty Amazon box I can send you. Weren't they 200? Yeah, Booge, no, I got them for a deal, and I passed the deal on to everybody, bro. Buying another collection, though? Jesus, yeah. No, yeah, Booge, I got a really good deal on these, and I just, you know, I passed the deal. I passed the deal on to the community. I'm not going to be greedy about it. You know, because I say that because I know Ascended Heroes is gonna bend you all over, and I need you guys to support me when Ascended Heroes comes out. Ugh. So this is pre-Ascended Heroes prices. Meds kicked in. Yo, Enrico, man, have a good one, bro. Take care. I'll message you about PRB01 too. Unless Bouge wants it. I feel like Bougie would buy PRB01. If he was smart, he'd buy PRB01. I have one for sale, Bouge, $750. Market's $800. I'll have more next week. Shoot me some pics. What you've been picking up on Discord. How much you get Ass Heroes in 2 weeks? Bro, everything I'm seeing is like $15 a pack. For me, unfortunately, if I can't sell it for $12 a pack, we're just gonna keep going in on Mega. Keep staying in my lane. But Bouge, all of the One Piece you got is up, bro. Oh wait, no. Let's do this last. Raptor, good luck again, sir, for spending a small fortune tonight. We haven't done bad. We pulled an SIR out of almost everything. If not two of that gold counts. But Lily's Cliff Ferry, bro. Give me a top chaser. Bro, you got a lot of reverses coming. Holy shit. I'll get you packed up tonight. Just a couple chargebacks. Look, bro, you do what you gotta do, man. I get it. You know? I don't appreciate it, but look, I get it. Well, then we need a Butterfree SIR, bro. Ass Heroes comes out on the 30th, so we got 2 weeks. Yeah, bundles and ETBs aren't until like a month later. So we're dealing with 2-pack and 3-pack blisters. And then we're getting more packs on the celebration, like the celebration Pokemon Day. We're getting Pokemon Day blisters too. That'll have some packs. So, I mean, again, like as far as I know, everyone I talked to, everyone got a good allocation amount. It's just, like I said, the problem with the whole damn community is no one. I mean, I'm gonna be really aggressive about this. No one can shut the fuck up. Every stream I go to. If someone wants to call me out on it, you know, more than welcome to. But every stream I go to, every conversation about Ascended Heroes, I talk to someone in chat. Everyone goes, "Oh, bro, it's $20 a pack. $20 a pack." Where do you think these damn scalpers are coming up with prices, bro? Because they're hearing you say $20 a pack, and then when it comes out, they're gonna be like, "They were expecting $20 a pack. Let's charge them 18." That's like, just shut the hell up for a bit, bro. Yo, Booze, you want to buy another collection, bro? Oh, what are you buying at? I have people hitting me up to trying to sell collections that I don't have the money for. If I have the money, but I would be immediately broke. Come on, DR. Oh, it's still searching sparks. Come on, butthole. 78%. That's not terrible. That's not terrible by any means. Yeah, usually the guys I deal with want like 85 because it's all good, like sealed and all that stuff. But selling at 80% though for things to guarantee to, unless they need the money. Well, I guess obviously too. I'm also in SoCal. Misty Psyduck. Yeah, I'm in SoCal, so the competition is pretty fierce in terms of buying out or on buyouts. So like, I guess where you're at, you know, there's not a lot of people buying, but in SoCal, everyone's buying all the damn time, bro. So like, you gotta buy out at 85. He wanted out. No, Bush, that's a really good $45. Wow. It is top heavy, yeah. It's top and right heavy. 45 bucks. This is right below. Wow, you know what's crazy? Oh no, never mind. They pulled the Ethan's oh, not the gold Mewtwo. But like, if you look at, look how much a booster box goes for now. 411, bro. It's super gross. But yeah, Boosh, yeah, there's just a lot of competition here. So everyone offers like 85% average. Like sometimes you get away with 75% if it's like modern stuff or stuff that just doesn't sell. But it's like a 75, 85%. 80% is like the low end for the most part, or the average, and then 85 is like if there's a bunch of good sealed stuff. Not bad. We're not doing bad, man, by any means. Few 2K slabs. I'll just sell the probe students. Yeah, there's a kid. I showed Sagar. He has an expensive collection just because he has a few ponchos in there. It's like 100K. I offered him like 75 for it, and he said no. He wants 85. And I was like, it's fair because he has a lot of like premium items that demand that, and I was like, that's fair. But yeah, no, yeah, dealing with someone who wants out, smart, bro. Best time to buy stuff. Alright, come on, man. Yo, Destin Rivals has been doing us pretty well. Which is funny, too, because Destin Rivals is treating Saga well, too, on his stream. Electivire. Yo, that Missy might as well be an SIR, bro, at 45 bucks. Goodness. Bro, Mewtwo's $411. Alright, moving on to Mega. Destin treating me, yeah, man. We've done 5-figure deals before. Damn! I mean, that's fair, Booge, yeah. Yo, sell me some stuff for a good price, bro. I know what you paid for it. Boosh, sell me some stuff. I just want like another Sun and Moon box, bro. Drizzle. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I had no idea Sobbles evolved was named Drizzle. Then I'd have to ship it, bro. I'd pay you for shipping. Shame. Shame. Come on! Well, we haven't hit shit out of Phantasmal or Mega from these. Come on. But no, yeah, the Misty Psyduck or Misty's Lapras for sure could have gotten an SIR. It should have gotten an SIR. It would have been great. I think everyone would have been happy. But they gave... You know, I'm not gonna lie though, besides Arvin's Mabosstiff, yeah, they gave Arvin his Mabosstiff an SIR. That's the one SIR I don't agree with. But with Destin Rivals, I agree with all the SIRs. Even the Yon Mega. But the Arvin's Mabosstiff for me though. Do you have a Heart Gold Soul Silver box? Yeah, I want Undaunted, bro. Come on, please. Alright, last one, Rap. I think you cleaned this out, sir. For your patronage, I will give you... This is a boy. You can have the boy slab. That's on me. I don't have any HGSS. I mean, that Misty was solid. That was it, though. Only the Misty was solid. Let's see. Aren't you just upset? Look, bro, it's guilt. That's what it is. It's guilt that you didn't pull an SIR, and all the only loose packs I have left is Phantasmal. That's what that is. I have like 20. I have 24 packs of Phantasmal. That's the only loose packs I have left. Then I have 2 more UPCs. That's it. My goodness, sir. Yeah, I know Riku wanted this. She likes femboys. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if she does. Not a small amount. No, I think isn't Heart Gold Soul Silver like 15K right now? I know like Undaunted or whatever is like 17 grand, 18 grand. Soft skin and bent wrist, but I'm saying. What am I doing? You get $50 back, $45 back from the Zard and the Oricorio. So I mean, with the Oricorio, the Zard, and the Misty alone, I think you made about almost $100 back. So it's not terrible. Again, not what you want. I mean, it's not. We shouldn't have to bank on a promo, but not terrible. Harder to liquidate quickly, less upside. No, yeah, you just buy it and sell it to Sagar, bro. Boosh, that's what you have to do. Sagar, look, Sagar is going to be in here for a while, all right? He made a huge commitment leaving his job as a pharmacist, all right? So you gotta bank Bougie that at least in 3 to 4 years, he's still going to be doing this. And he was going to try to buy it from you. Because he buys it Heritage and Golden at full price, bro. So at the very least, you can charge him 90%. When this bitch hits like 25K, bro, Sagar's gonna have it, 100%. You know, when these hit, I don't know, like 7K, bro, it's Sagar's, bro. Just declare it his. Bro, what happened? Is that a machine or something? Abra can teleport in its sleep. Apparently, the more deeply Abra sleeps, the farther the teleportations go. Huh. But that's me, Boosh. That's my 5-year plan. It's my 5-year plan to kind of get my life going in the direction I want it to go. Is that Sagar will buy me out. If not, Stocked will buy me out eventually. You know, Broly perhaps. Who else is picking up big collections? Does Corruption pick up big collections? I know Pi doesn't it. Maybe Volt, you know, maybe Volt. CTR, some one of these people. Although, like, my Unified Minds box and then my Ultra Prism, they're freaking minty, bro. I don't know how I can prove it with all this dust on here, but it's super minty. Not a lot of people can move that kind of weight, not even Saga. Look, bro. That's why you sell it to him in bunches, Boosh. You don't sell to him outright completely. You sell to him when you're trying to fund another project, bro. You know? But, Boosh, you gotta assume, though, in 5 years, Saga's gonna have 5 years worth of more money. That's all I'm saying. In 5 years, he's gonna have more money. You sell it to the Wenzel guys, bro? Chillin'. Full market. All right, Raptor, thank you for the show, bro. I think that's it. I think we give away 2 packs of Phantasmal, and then that is it for us. Again, all I have left is 24 packs of Phantasmal and then 2 UPCs. But let's do a giveaway. Raptor, again, I appreciate the shit out of you, bro. Means a ton, man. I'm headed to bed, sir. I appreciate you, man. His arthritis would have kicked in by then. He won't be able to open. Look, bougie, but at that point, bro, he'll have no choice. Because look, he can't be a pill doctor anymore, bro. Because you ever seen pharmacists, bro? They gotta pick up pills. This is a whole lot harder than this. You know, I'm saying. Bouge, bank on your friends, bro. I told Sagar once my collection hits $1 million, bro, I'm selling it. I'm selling it all to him. I'm selling him everything, bro. It has to hit over $1 million, so that way at like 85%, I can still have $1 million. No, Venmo only though. That will be in like a year. Nah, there's no way my collection doubles in a year, bro. Like, there's no way it doubles in a year. Well, the blue bottom though. I mean, it's in the 3 years One Piece has existed. This thing is like 100 times. What up, personal? What up, electric? Yeah, no, my unified box is clean too. Like, although I do gotta wipe it down. But yeah, no, I sourced the cleanest box I could find, and then I think I paid like $4.50 for this box or something. At the time, it was like $80 over market, but it was super clean, and I was like, I need it. I can pay the over because obviously it's gonna get more expensive. But I love Tina. I had Gary Tina on top, so. Bougie, the blue bottom, I think last sold for like $6K. $6K, if not more. So not even 8 months ago, that was like a maybe like a $1,500 box. Yeah, last one sold for $6,000. Yeah, bro. In legit almost a year, it almost, what is it? 600 times his value? 60 times his value? I don't know percentages. 6 times its value. You got a 6 times return, bro. Crazy. Same thing with my PRB one. I shipped Saga out some PRB 01 packs. Yeah, it's like 4x. Yeah, again, it was like between $1 to $1,500. Like, you know, like on the high end it was $1,500, and then on the low end it was like $800. I just make math easier, so I just say 6 times. I call it 1,000. But yeah, the PRB one of blisters. I think I bought them for like $4.85 on Hot Topic, and then I sold them to Sagar at like 80 some odd percent. You know, so yeah, that's the return of One Piece so far. Let me see. Yeah, like the PRB packs, bro. I got a 10 times return on them in a year. A 10 times return, a 10x return, bro. Crazy. Yeah, bro. Just stop. The Asian in you, bro. 10 seconds to enter, 30 seconds to finish. Ain't that right, Adam? Exclamation mark dibs, you guys. There's 3 people in the giveaway, Adam. I think you're gonna have to give it longer than 10 seconds. Although, I don't know if there's 13 people in the chat. It could be a lie. Fine, 12 seconds. Yeah, like, bro. Does anybody want the last 22 packs of Phantasmal so I can be done with my life? 143. Last 22 packs of Phantasmal. Anybody want it? I'm here to lurk and banter. That's all the stream is, Stormy. It's just banter. Your collection's bigger than mine. Yo, Boosh, I wouldn't say bigger. I probably have more high value items than you. Just because, again, when I bought them, they were cheaper. Like, I still have a sealed case of this. And, like, there's 12 in a case. But, again, I bought it 3 years ago for, like, 120 $1. So, for me, it's just because the trajectory of my stuff kind of took off. And then my entry point was way lower. So, you know. But I'm pretty sure you have way more than me, though. But I think my items might be more expensive just because I held on to them longer. I think that's it. Genghis, I could teach you how to play Mahjong to be more Asian. I've never learned how to play Mahjong. I got told I wasn't Asian enough, so I decided that I needed to gamble more, apparently. I mean... As far as I know, you have very little Asian tendencies. You know? Like, how often do you Asian squat? Yeah, I've been playing catch-up. Nah, Boosh, I mean, honestly... I know what you've been buying because we talk enough to where, you know, I know a lot of what you have. Or at least a decent amount of what you have. But what you have will outpace me in the next 3 years. Pretty easily. All that 151 Crown Zenith, bro, is going to outpace anything I have now. Because for me, a lot of it has hit the ceiling, if that makes sense. Like Unified Minds, I bought that at 400, 450 or something. And it's barely $2,000. So like a lot of the stuff, like Ultra Prism is at like a 1,500. So again, these have like 7 years growth, and they've kind of plateaued. Everything you have right now is gonna aggressively boot way more than I could. Tam, probably. The thing is, like, Pokemon is nostalgia driven, and then as of right now too, it's market driven. One Piece, there's a shit ton of anime watchers, bro, that love One Piece. So One Piece was never not gonna do well because the fan base wouldn't let it die, if that makes sense. And then like Dragon Ball had the trajectory. The reason why Dragon Ball doesn't do as well as One Piece is, if we're being honest, it's because every character in Dragon Ball looks the same. And then there's no waifus. I guess we will see. Boosh, I guarantee you, bro, we will have this conversation in 3 years. At like Card Party 85. And then you're gonna tell me, like, look, bro, my collection just cracked 1 million. No doubt about it. But yeah, so like, unfortunately, for Dragon Ball, like I said, there's no waifus. All the characters look the same. All the artwork looks the same on every card. It really does. I feel like they have the same 2 guys drawing every card, and it feels static. But besides from that, like I said, like One Piece has boobas, bro. It has the waifus. And then on top of that, it has, you know, manga chases, which I know Dragon Ball has the god rares, but there's nothing else you kind of want. It has so many starts and stops, hard to follow. No, Boosh, not Boosh. Tim, I will agree with that too. But like I said, it's the thing with the TCG is, unfortunately, you have to cater to everybody. To where Pokemon, if you look at Pokemon, it caters to everybody. You know, there's menacing looking Pokemon, there's cute Pokemon, there's characters you can identify with. You know, I don't know, like. Obviously not gender-wise, but there's characters you can relate to, you know? And Dragon Ball, you don't have that, bro. No one in Dragon Ball Z has a personality outside of Chi-Chi and Bulma. You know? Everyone's either like Goku or everyone's either like Vegeta, bro. Everyone's laissez-faire or everyone's serious. There's no in-between. Besides, you know, Chi-Chi and Bulma. But even then, though, it's like... Yeah. Like I said, I like Dragon Ball, but it's for me, it's a simple anime. There's nothing to adhere to. I can watch one episode of Dragon Ball Z and then watch 20 episodes later and figure out what happened. There will be no information loss. And that's why One Piece is doing well in the TCG, is because one, the cards look good, and then two, if you're a fan of the story, then obviously, you know, you understand the story has a dedicated following. Like, you're waiting to see what happens. I know you don't get that with Dragon Ball. So, I think that's what it's the same thing with Digimon too. Like, Digimon was great, but then the problem with Digimon is that it was a hard story to follow, and they kept swapping characters. Alright, there's 6 people. Alright. We're doing it. I don't think we're gonna are we gonna I don't think we're gonna raid anybody. Maybe we raid Broly. Is Broly still on? Let's see. See if Broly's still on. Riku won 300 points. Well, Riku's the official favorite now. That's what's gonna happen. That happened. Alright, good luck all 6. Give me a number 1 through 6. Adam lost, Zuko lost. Yep. Number 5. Riku's the favorite, bro. If Tam loses, it's clear cut. Riku's gonna win this quarter. Yep. Riku's gonna win this quarter, bro. It's written in stone. Oh shit, you guys just give up. Oh man, there's no point. Don't do it. A part of me wants to rip that prismatic SPC or that prismatic box, but I don't want to rip it, man. You want to torture yourself? Well, I don't want to keep it. It's so big. I don't want it next to me. Like, I don't want to rip it. I'm like, I don't mind breaking it down. Like, I don't mind breaking it down for sale. But the thing is, like, prismatic took forever to sell here. It takes forever to sell. Adam said number 5. It's not personal. So yeah, personal. Do me a favor. Go on Discord. Send me if you hit anything. Go on Discord. Give me your information. I'll get it shipped out to you. If it's nothing crazy, I'm just gonna PWA in a sleeve. Save myself some money. How much? 130, Rico. Oh, I gotta grab that how from you too. Ludicolo. I'm on the top of it. Yeah, I'll ship this to you PWE and I'll put it in the top loader. Buy it, Riku, do it. I mean, it's a great item to keep sealed, honestly. Yeah, of course. Yeah, like I said, just reach out to me on Discord and we'll get it shipped out to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking for I usually at shows. I like wasting people's times at card shows, bro. So every time I sell someone a card, I'll put it in a top loader, and I'll put it in a top loader sleeve. It's the ultimate way to waste everyone's time, bro.
Can it just be us tonight under the night sky? Gonna make my skin rise. Can it just be us?
Get envelopes next time. I have envelopes. Yeah, I put this in an envelope. Oh, you mean give it to them in an envelope? I should, huh? I should do this and then stick it in an envelope and then give it to people. I will go out of my way to make sure time gets wasted, bro. That's my biggest flaw. I go the extra mile to make sure nothing gets done. Nesting dollar pack, bro. No, again, it's like I don't know why I do it, bro. I just, I'm very self-aware about all the shit I do, and I don't know why I do it. My buddy, who's a psychologist, I guess in the best way possible. I've said this before too. She says I check a lot of the boxes for being a sociopath. She said she's like, my narcissism is at a pretty healthy level too, but I check a lot of the boxes for sociopathic behavior in a good way. I don't know what that means. I don't know if she was joking, but she said it. But that could explain a lot of why I do things the way I do. Alright, personally, yeah, like I said, reach out to me and we'll get it shipped out to you. Actually, I'll leave it here because I'm gonna forget. Is it not? Oh, but before I go, I did get a new graded card for my boa, and it looks gorgeous. See, I'm just saying, man, Dragon Ball could never. I appreciate you, Rico. Thank you so much. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Right, Riku? It just goes so well together. I'm never giving this card up. It's so the background. It's for me. It's the background. It's just so nice. It's like almost like filigree. Then I picked this one up for my Gengar too. Everybody has it, but I just feel like it fits. Yeah, everyone has his garden Gengar. Insert the Patrick Bateman meme. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, bro, this is all I do now, bro. I just buy graded guards. I buy graded guards for cards I never look at. It's so stupid. Such a dumb hobby, bro. It's such a dumb thing to do. Bro, this is like 3K now, plus. Crazy. I won't get rid of this one either. Because Boa, bro. Yeah, greater guards. Waste of money, bro. Complete waste of money. Complete absolute waste of money. We're gonna go raid Broly. Thank you guys for everything. Riku, are you grabbing that or what? Are you grabbing Prismatic or what, bro? Before I list it for trade. Depends what I feel like next Friday for sure. Well, look. Unfortunately for you, market went up. I'll still sell it for 130. I'm just saying, if this thing hits 140 by next Friday, Riku, if this thing hits 140 by next Friday, just saying. For sure. I appreciate you, personal. I'm just saying, if that hits 140 by next Friday. Oh, man. Bro, yeah. I'm not falling into your bait again. No, I'm just saying. It's just... If it hits 140 next Friday, be prepared to pay 140. Because the cheapest one on TCG Player is 138 bucks. This is the cheapest one on TCG Player, 138. So 136 plus $2 shipping. But look at these scalpers. Coffee Cake Jake and TCG Cakeful. Oh, bro, you guys are the same person. Look at these 0% sales. Scalpers. Fucking scalpers. And again, if you're gonna scalp, man, just, you know, be professional about it. Alright? Do it off the internet. Do it in public places. That way no one can record it and call you out on it. Alright? No, do that bitch on OfferUp, bro. Call it a day. Wipe your hands clean. That's just what it is. Alright, we are done for tonight. Shout out to Raptor, who was basically the whole damn stream, bro. Carried it on his back. Rob said he was going to be opening some UPCs tonight. Did not show up, unfortunately. Well, we have 2 UPCs. I think again, I'm just going to grab more Mega at $6.50 a pack. If anybody else is interested, let me know. I need to pull that damn card. For the life of me, I need to pull that damn card. But until then, yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. And then, yeah, be like Mark Wahlberg and follow your dreams.
I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
And then also, we are rating Broly. So if you guys can do me a favor, just head on to Broly stream. I'll be there later. I gotta go pee, and I'll be there afterwards. But until then,